Hi there, I'm Paul.
I'm Dee.
So we thought that we'd do a video for you in the UK because we're coming to the UK on a 5-week tour, a working tour, where we're going to be going from one end of the country to the other. And we're going to offer workshops and we're also going to offer individual sessions. That's what I'll do. And Dee's going to offer spiritual readings with her evolutionary astrology. So we can talk about that, and we'd like to also introduce our workshop to you that we'll be doing. It'll be a pleasure, and we're very much excited to connect with all of you in the UK. Some of you really close friends that we've met many times, both in person and online, and some of you that will be working with us for the first time. I think I might hand over to Dee so she can talk a little bit about her to start with, and then I'll come in a bit later.
Well, thank you, Paul. It's a real wonderful opportunity to be able to, meet everybody that's over there in the UK. I've been doing evolutionary astrology for 20 plus years now, and it's something that I really have a lot of passion for. And it's quite interesting, because the work that I do really and truly centers on this life and what your soul actually wants to achieve and the spiritual journey that this life, this amazing opportunity to live, um, you know, has in store for you. So even though I do a lot of work about this life, there is also a little bit of a tie-in in regards to past lives and the history of the soul, which is actually very much the focus of Paul's work. Isn't that right, Paul?
Yes, it is very much so. Yes, yes, Dee and I do work a lot together, and we travel around Australia, working, going to festivals, and we team up a lot with our work. But yes, we come from different places. But essentially, our work is about helping to connect with our souls. Dee does it through a reading where she will tell you things based on the map of your astrology. Whereas I'm a therapist, and my work is to help you to connect with what is deep inside of yourself. So I want to say I've been doing this work for 36 years, and workshops before then, pretty much all of that time in the UK as well, where I lived. And so it's going to be a little bit like a return home, this trip. And I'm sure it will have that feeling for me. And I know Dee loves the UK too from our visit there a few years ago. But yes, let me tell you briefly about my work. So my work, first of all, focusing on past life regression. That's my specialization. I can help you connect with who you were in your lives, not just as a kind of a tour about what you had for breakfast and where you lived or things like that, but to really go into the nitty-gritty of issues and what you were going through in a particular lifetime, right up to your death, and where at the end of that life you leave your physical body and you can directly experience your soul rising up to the light and the spirit world. Now, this is very transforming. It helps to open your consciousness really to who you are as a soul. And you can learn about patterns, you can release what you don't need, you can open your awareness to what is your purpose in your life today. That's my work with past lives. I also do inner child work where you might have problems or difficulties stemming from earlier in your life. This time, there might be communication issues or aspects of you that have split off, or just pain or fear that has been locked inside of you for many, many years, and you need help to release that. I'm trained in trauma release as well as doing these therapies. So that's there to help you. And the other thing, I guess I do like spiritual hypnotherapy. I can help you connect with your spirit guides even help you connect directly with loved ones who have passed on. I think I better pass back to Dean.
Well, and also as well, the connection to the higher self, which is actually quite beneficial if you're actually wanting to live a life that is full of spiritual guidance. I find that really eye-opening and very beneficial for my work to be able to discover that not only do I have spiritual guides working with me and supporting me, but also they help me have a stronger connection to um, the spirit world, which helps my readings a lot. And, you know, one of the things that we were discussing about in terms of doing workshops there in the UK was about actually helping people not only connect to their spiritual identity, but also about the healing aspect of it that it can present, which is really quite marvelous and wondrous.
Mm. Yes, I hope I don't repeat what Dee said, but I feel her work is very much like spiritual counseling. Her guides help her so directly that she's able to tune into what you need spiritually when she counsels you. But yes, we're going to be also offering talks and presentations at the different places where we go so that we can introduce the work that we're doing in more depth and detail. And you can ask questions, and that might help you just to determine if you want to work with us, or you might just be interested to hear what we say. We try to make our work affordable to you when we're going through this. So hopefully, you know, that won't be a reason for you not to work with us, but you may feel inspired to come along. And the other thing which I've got to say about myself is also I've got a whole pile of books that I've written, and I'll be bringing some of those with me as well as I can. I mean, it's not that easy to carry a huge pile of books from Australia to the UK, but I'll do my best, and I'll have those available. So
Overall, you know, we're still in the process of, you know, putting together, you know, programs and workshops for you. So just please keep looking at our channels. You know, we've got a Facebook and a website, and also at the social channels and website of the places where we're going to be, which is probably where you're going to be watching this video.
yes, well,
So
in nearly all the places there'll be somebody there in your area that's helping us and promoting our good work, and we're very grateful for that support. I think we've just got to talk about the workshop, the main workshop that we'll be doing. And that way, that workshop is called Pathways to Our Soul. And I guess Dee has already spoken a little bit about that. It's just that our soul naturally is is love and light. It is our essence, based a lot within our heart and with spirit and what have you. And we need to ground it in our physical existence. But I guess through our human lives, there can be things that will get in the way of us expressing that light and love. And I know that you in the UK have been through tough times, you know, as a country recently. And
personally.
and personally, well, this is personal, isn't it? We want to help you if we can. We want to help you to clear some blocks, release what you don't need, open your consciousness, feel inspired, feel a sense of who you are, what you're here to do, and really start to believe that you have the strength, conviction, and ability to follow things through that is really you.
It really will be quite a strong and very connected workshop. We always try and create an atmosphere that is safe, that is welcoming, that is free from judgment. It is a very, you know, healing space because essentially that's what we're a resource to do for you to gather insights and have experiences where it has a healing aspect to it, you know. And we're really excited, aren't we, Nicole?
We are, yes. I think each workshop will be different from the others. There'll be a different set of people involved. And yes, it will be hopefully a very safe space so that people can be honest and go into those places which are really needing attention and healing. And, Dee's done a lot of work herself. So she knows a lot what is somehow possible for you to get involved with. And I'll be using my skills to help you as well.
Yeah. So I guess next time you'll see us, we'll hopefully be in a town or city near you.
Look forward to it very much. Thank you for your interest.
Bye now.